Okay, I'm creating this MLA formatting of a document for those of you who had to use the Google Docs to type up your paper. So the first thing I did was I pasted in my autobiography. It's not formatted, there's no double space, no separation of the paragraph. It's just a straightforward typed document. First thing I want to do is I want to highlight my document. Now be careful when you highlight your document, because you do not want to click a button or any of the keys on the keyboard and possibly lose all of your writing. So be careful now that it's highlighted. And remember, if you do something like that, you just hit undo. And the first thing we're going to do is set up our margins. So we go to File and Page Setup. And under Margins, we make sure there is 1 inch top, bottom, left, and right. And we click OK. The next item that we had to do was set up the font name and then the font size. So to set up the font name, you go right here on the ribbon, and if you hover over here, you'll see that it says font, and you change that to Times New Roman, and then you change your font size to 12. And you can see that the document is changing as I make those changes. The next item to change was the double space. Again, go here to the ribbon. Oh, let me highlight, make sure my page is highlighted again. Go back, highlight the whole document. I go here on the ribbon, and the same icon that exists in Word exists here. It's called line spacing, and you click on that and you hit the double. You want it to be double space. In Word we said 2, and here we say double. So double space. And then the next item is the indent. So you have to be very careful here. And with the indent, you have to make sure that your ruler is here at the underneath the ribbon at the top of the page. And then, and I'm going to try to zoom in here so you can see where I'm going next. This little blue rectangle, that if you hover over, it says first line indent. This is, you're going to move this along the ruler to the right, and you're going to move it 5 spaces, or half the halfway mark, which is right here. So you click it and drag it to the halfway mark, and that will indent the first line of your paragraphs. You see, all my paragraphs are now indented. So that's how you do the indents. Of course, you have to realize that when you typed up your document initially, you did enter after each paragraph. Even though it wasn't indented and it didn't look separated, you had enter after each paragraph. So if you've done that correctly, then when you hit that, when you set up your indents, each of the paragraphs are going to be separated. So that's it for setting up the paper. And then the next item was typing the heading in the title. So we're going to enter from the top of our page, and then we're going to go up. And we're at the top of our page, and we're going to change this back. Oh, sorry. This is the cursive is the only thing that's highlighted now. So if I change this, I'm just going to move that top line. I unhighlighted the rest of my paper, and that's why my other indents were not affected. So the cursive was the only thing highlighted. And now I'm going to type my heading, which starts with my name, my teacher's name, her full name, because this is an academic paper, you must be very formal. The name of the class, the official name of the class, not your nickname of the class, and a spelt out formatting of the date. So you spell out the date, the name of the month, and you type out the full year. Okay, and then I enter, and now I want to insert my title. So I'm going to go here on the ribbon, and I'm going to choose the center alignment. So I center aligned it, and now I type my title. Remember, your title, every word in your title begins with a capital letter, except for the small insignificant words like is, and, of. Those do not get capitalized. So there I have it. So I have my heading, my title, and my formatted paper. It is formatted from the top to the bottom. And now I'm going to do the next segment, which is insert a header and a footer, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to do the watermark, but let's do the header. So for the header, you go to format, click on format, click on insert, and at the bottom there's header. So you're going to go to insert and then header, and then you want this to be aligned to the right, so right align, and then type your last name. In space, and then you want to insert a number. So you go to insert page number, and the diagram, you choose the diagram where the number is 2 in the upper right hand corner and on the first page. So you have 2 pages, so then you click out of that, and if you have 2 pages, yes, each page is numbered. The next item that we're going to do is a footer, and let me make this page smaller again so I can see my whole menu. So you go to insert and then footer, and for this footer you were to do a 3 column footer, and in Google Docs I'm not sure if they give you the option to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to type our name, then tab, tab, tab till it looks like it's in the middle. Type the name of the class, and then tab, 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 tab till it looks like it's at the left side, and then you can type the date, and the date could be in number formatted here. And there you have your footer. Now the next thing was the watermark, and I'm not sure how to do a watermark here, so that would be something you would have to save and do when you came to the lab and uploaded your document in Word. So at this point you need to name your document Fatima Abdul Kareem's Photo Bio. Okay, and so now it's saved, and let's say I came to the computer lab and I opened up my document in on Google Docs. So let me just say this for some of you who may have typed their document in Google Docs and then you chose to save your document and you end up saving your document as a PDF. Please don't do that. Just keep it on Google Docs. Share it with me at this point. You can share it with me over here and type in my email address. You click share, type in my email address, and make sure I can edit it, and then hit done, and that's good. Or just save it, just it's on Google Docs. That's the same as saving it on your flash drive. So when you come to the computer lab, now you're going to go to File, and you're going to say Download as a Microsoft Word document. So you open it up on a Word document. Okay, so I downloaded it as a Word document, and now I'm going to open it, and hopefully it maintains my formatting, which it did. So I'm going to click Enable Editing, and now that I'm in Word, I can go ahead and insert my watermark and do whatever else I couldn't do in Google Docs. So I go and I want a text watermark. I want my watermark to say, the text to say Bismillah. I want it to be diagonally, and then I say OK, and I have a correct formatted document that has the formatting remained, and everything should be as it should be. And then at this point, you would save it as a Word document and insert it back onto your flash drive, and then send it to me in that way, or upload it on your website, or wherever the next set of directions may be. So that's how you do it for Google Docs. You should be able to do everything that I require you to do in Microsoft Word and Google Docs, except for some minor items. And if those things cannot be done in Google Docs, you just have to come to the lab. You have to let me know, Sister Fatima, I didn't finish because I couldn't do these things in Google Docs. Can I upload it on the computer now and fix those other items? Yes, you may. So you go ahead and you fix your last minute items, and then you save it, and then there you have it. You have your assignment as it should be. Okay, so everyone should be able to go ahead and fix their documents now, and by following these directions. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I have inserted a comment window that you can comment and ask questions, or just say what problems you're having or not having, or whatever it may be. But you need to communicate. You can't continue to not do the work and just let it go. So inshallah, I'll see you in class and your assignment, and please submit your assignment ASAP. Assalamu alaikum.